Hey, what is up, guys, and welcome back to the FCS Football channel. And today we are back for the live match watch along for the Manchester United versus Leeds United match. Sorry there hasn't been any previews and stuff for this game. You might hear it in my voice or throughout the show. I am a little bit ill, so I've tried to recover as best as I can, but sorry. But with such a big game, I thought we've got to be live. We've got to get at it. So here we are. There we go. So predictions. Obviously, you guys can feel free to get your predictions into the live chat. I'm going for a 2-0 Manchester United win. I do back United to win today, although it is going to be a really tough game. Leeds United are no pushovers. You've got to be, I've got to be clear on that. They are no pushovers, and they showed that when we played them in the last game. Obviously at Old Trafford, taking a 2-goal lead so early on. Obviously we came back through Rashford and Jadon Sancho. We've got to be at our best, but I think we can do it. Funny boy. Now we are losing the back line though. Rashford on the right. Well, I do want to talk about the lineup. So for those of you who don't know the lineup, this is it. So in goal it is David De Gea. It's a back four of Diogo Dalot, Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw, and Tyrell Malacia. It's Marcel Sabitzer and Fred in the midfield too, with a front four of Jadon Sancho, Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford, and Val Weghorst. Now, what I find quite interesting will be the role of Jadon Sancho. Where will Sancho play today? Because, obviously, during pre-season, we saw Rashford on the left, Bruno in the middle, Sancho out on the right, and we saw Martial play up top. Obviously, we know Martial's not available, so you'd imagine Martial is replaced by Weghorst. That makes sense. So that would suggest, based on pre-season, Sancho will play out on the right. However, if you remember back to Sancho's first game back from injury, we actually brought Sancho on at number 10 and we moved Bruno Fernandes out to right wing, sorry. So could we see Bruno Fernandes playing as the right winger today with Sancho at number 10? I think it's certainly plausible. I think there's certainly the possibility there to do so. Obviously, Ten Hag likes the idea of using Sancho as a number 10. And we know Bruno Fernandes can be used as a right winger. And Erik Ten Hag likes to use him there, as we've seen it multiple times this season. Or alternatively, we could say, as United Live has said in the chat, and Tom mentioned it as well, not the wrong thumbnail, is it? The thumbnail's right. This is one. So, or we could see Rashford on the right, Sancho on the left. Now, hold on, let me. No, it's the right thumbnail. Personally, I want to see how I've got it lined up. I want to see Rashford's got to play on the left for me. I think he's wasted out on the right. I would have considered putting Rashford up top for this game. But if Rashford's starting, it's got to be on the left or up top for me. I think he's wasted on the right, and we saw that in the last game. I think he's a shell of the player he is when he's playing on the left or up top. He can't cut in. His left foot isn't awful, but he's not got a great left foot. A lot of Rashford's game is trying to cut in and get shots away, and he can't really do that from the right. I think Sancho, he's shown in pre-season he can play on the right. He's played on the right wing so often for Dortmund. He's able to get in. Dalot needs to off the overlap. And we saw when Sancho came on against Leeds, so much of his game is playing off of people. It's that quick combinations with the likes of Fred, Luke Shaw. That really helps to get the best out of Sancho. So we need to see that today. But yeah, it will be, like I say, it will be interesting to see. Will it be Bruno Fernandes as number 10 and Sancho on the right? Or the other way around, like we saw, was it Reading? I want to say. No, not Reading. Palace? Might have been Palace. This is going to be a close game. Can't believe Maguire is starting. And that's, I'll get onto the defence in a minute. You still okay for tomorrow? Yes, I should be, mate. I should all be good for that. I'll let you know if something changes. Fred in midfield, gonna say he was poor on Wednesday. He was poor on Wednesdays. But at the end of the day, what else can you do? What else can Erik ten Hag do with this group of players at the moment? Tomley's out injured. Yes, you could try throwing Alessandro Martinez or Victor Lindelof into midfield. But is that really better than Fred? I would argue not. It's a tough game for Fred. Like, as you said there, Munzi, he did play poorly on Wednesday, and in the end he was the reason Sabitzer had to come off, because he was the reason why he got booked. However, it's either that or you start Lindelof in DM, and I'm still not fully on that boat just yet. But look, let's talk about the back line, because I know a lot of people aren't happy with it. Now, is it ideal? Let's get that let's get this clear. I would rather have seen a Varane and Lisandro Martinez back four. And I am somewhat surprised that we're not seeing Lisandro Martinez play. However, it does make a little bit of sense when you consider it like this. On Thursday, Manchester United play Barcelona. We need our best defence available to us. And Lisandro Martinez isn't available for that game. So, that means almost certainly Luke Shaw will play centre-back against Barcelona. And it is going to be a massive risk throwing Luke Shaw into that sort of a game against Barcelona, having not played in that role for a couple of weeks, about a month. Throwing him straight into that is a risky business. Because, well, I mean, I don't think I have to explain why. They're one of the best teams in the world, Barcelona. They're top of La Liga. They got Robert Lewandowski throwing in a left back into centre back, and arguably one of the best teams we're going to face this season is going to be a massive risk. Do I think he couldn't do it? Yes, because we've played Man City and he's done it. However, it makes sense to give Luke Shaw a game at left centre back today, even if it is just for an hour before we bring Martinez on. But it makes sense to give him that time at centre back, just so he gets used to it again. When again you're looking at Varane, ideally yes he'd play, but one thing we know about Varane again is he is fairly suspect to injury. Before he came to United, his injury record was horrific. Last season, it weren't great either. So it makes I can see why you'd potentially rest Varane. Don't risk him getting an injury today, going into that big game. And with that being said as well, we're playing so many games at the moment. these players need rest. And as such, it makes sense to give an opportunity to Harry Maguire, who this game will somewhat suit. You look at Patrick Bamford, he's a big physical player. So Harry Maguire being able to play close to him. Bamford's not particularly quick. I feel like Bamford up against Harry Maguire will be a good battle. Why not pair him up with a Lindelof? I think why we are seeing Lindelof on the bench and not starting is because Lindelof will be brought on as a midfielder. Ultimately. If you look at the bench, we have got one midfielder on that bench, and that's Zidane Iqbal. He's not going to come on as kind of the anchor in a midfield. He's not going to do it because he can't do it. He's much more of an 8 than a 6. We have seen Victor Lindelof come on as that 6, as the anchor, and I think that is the role of Lindelof in this game. And as such, we don't want to start him at centre-back to then move him into midfield. You want that fresh legs in the midfield by bringing him on as a sub. I think that's why we're seeing Maguire starting there over Lindelof. I think Dalot and Wan-Bissaka, the argument there is a bit interesting. Obviously, Aaron Wan-Bissaka was in great form. Dalot came back from injury, has almost been thrown straight into the starting lineup. And a lot of people have kind of said, well, it should be... what's his name? It should be Wan-Bissaka starting today. It should be Wan-Bissaka against Barcelona based on current form. And whether or not you agree with that or not, I don't know. I think it is tough. I think Dalot's got more to his game, but Wan-Bissaka was in very good form. I think it is going to be interesting whether Dalot is being played to get him back up to fitness, get him back up to speed before that Barcelona game, or if it is just, again, resting Wan-Bissaka, who's played a lot of games this season. All right, on the train. You're about to see history made, DJ. The only reason why I see Maguire is starting because we need some height and physical. Like I said, I imagine it's simply because Lindelof will be brought in the midfield and we're resting players. And United Live, you are right. If we do win today, we do go up to second. 2 games in hand. Man City will have on us though, so doesn't actually mean anything. Right, so the players are walking out. So again, just to go through the lineups. So for Leeds United today, it is Aylan Meslier in goal. It's a back 4 of Luke Ayling, Robin Koch, Maximilian Wober, and Junior Firpo. I'll tell you what, Sky Sports have absolutely fucked the graphics here. Weston McKennie and Tyler Adams, with a front 4 of Wilfred Gnonto, Jack Harrison, Somerville, and Patrick Bamford. For Manchester United, it is David De Gea, Diogo Dalot, Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw, and Tyrell Malacia. Marcel Sabitzer and Fred start in the midfield too, with a front 4 of Jadon Sancho, Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford, and Wout Weghorst. There we go. Also, I don't know if you guys watched the games yesterday or saw Match of the Day. The referees in this league are a disgrace. 4 game-changing VAR decisions got wrong. There we go. Yeah, I cannot believe the VAR decision. So, first of all, we had the Arsenal game. Ethan Pinnock. For me, that should be offside. But that's not even the worst bit. The goal, the assist for Tony's goal, Norgard is offside, and VAR couldn't be bothered to check. So they take the knee. I think it was Lee Mason. Apparently forgot to check. So the whole point of VAR, as we are kicked off, by the way, is to get decisions right, check goals for offsides. Something that isn't in the slightest subjective. It's an objective decision. You're either offside or you're not. Doesn't check it. And he's offside. Arsenal robbed of 2 points. Completely changing the potentially the title race. Chelsea game. Marcel Sabitzer, not Marcel Sabitzer, Thomas Soucek saves the ball with his hand in the box after a Conor Gallagher shot. Is it going in? Probably not. Does it matter? No. He dives on the ground, handballs it. Referee says, no penalty. Clear as day penalty. You're never going to see a more obvious handball in your life. Referee says no. Crystal Palace, Brighton. The fucking VAR guy draws the wrong line. The guy on VAR looked at Brighton's first goal that was disallowed and drew the line on the second to last player, not the last. Mark Gahey was behind a Crystal Palace player. Was behind Espetunian, who scored. But I think it was James Tompkins, I want to say. He was in front of Espetunian. They drew the line from Tompkins, not Gahey. And then finally, I don't know which one's worse, but this one's awful. Mario Lemina, double yellow card. First yellow card, you could say it's a bit harsh, but I would say probably about right. Probably a yellow card. Second one, my guy got booked for going to the referee and asking, how is it not a foul? For being the third player. And apparently, didn't criticise the referee at all. He was just saying, I was being held on to. But because, this is what Ruben Neves said. According to the ref, the reason Mario Lemina got his second yellow card is because he was the third player to go to the referee. That is a disgrace. Fuck off. Fuck off. How have United not conceded? Somerville fired it over the bar. It should be 1-0 Leeds. United get very lucky there. Ailing with a diagonal ball. Dalot just not dealing with it well at all. Bamford flicked it across goal. De Gea got a touch onto it, but it fell to Somerville, who smashes it over. That's really poor from Diogo Dalot. That is awful from Diogo Dalot. So poor. And it fell to Somerville. Malacia is diving across. Somerville's got to score. That is so poor. Fucking hell. What is Diogo Dalot doing? De Gea walks it out and goes long, looking for Weghorst. He finds him, but it's a poor touch from Weghorst. Fred wins it though. And here is Wout Weghorst into Bruno Fernandes. Sancho wanted out wide, but it's back with Maguire. Bruno. To Dallo. Sabitzer. Sabitzer's done well. Finds Jadon Sancho. Sabitzer's made the run past him, but Sancho loses it. Adams finds Ganonto. Moves it into Jack Harrison. Weston McKennie's there, and he finds him. Somerville's made a good run. Can they find him? Poor pass from McKennie, but Somerville will get there. He's up against Malacia, who wins it well. Brilliant play there from Tyrell Malacia. McKennie, strong challenge. Leeds have it back. Fucking hell. Someone's down with a head injury. I think it's Malacia is down with a head injury. You're on 2-1 United. Obviously, guys, if you haven't already, please do get in your score predictions into the live chat and we can get them written down. There we go. I'm 15 seconds ahead. I'll take that. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'll take being ahead. I'm usually so far behind. Anyway, if you guys are, while we've got this little bit of a break, if you are enjoying the stream, please do hit that like button below and subscribe if you are new and you haven't already. That would be greatly appreciated and helps to grow the community. I'm on the Malacia free kick. I can't even remember the Malacia free kick. I don't know if I even saw it. De Gea. The Dallo. What the fuck is that? Diego Dallo's all over the place at the moment. Fred wins it. Weghorst finds Malacia into Fred. Poor touch from Fred, but finds Weghorst. Good play here from United. Bruno Fernandes out to Jadon Sancho. Not great as a pass. Sancho gets there. Looks to put the cross in. Well blocked. I'll tell you what. Weghorst is so leggy. Maguire looks to get the cross in. Well defended there by Leeds. And they are able to clear it down the line. Diego Dallo wins it back though. And Malacia has it on the halfway line. Moves it to Fred. Rashford back to Fred. Malacia. Sabitzer. I really like Sabitzer, by the way. I really like him. I think he looks a very, very good play whenever he comes on. Or whenever he plays. Here is Luke Shaw. Fouled. And wins the free kick. Luke Shaw will take the free kick. Sancho's out wide. If Luke Shaw can find him with a diagonal, doesn't look like we will. We'll just go easy into Tyrell Malacia. Then goes across to Maguire. Harry Maguire back across to Luke Shaw. United, not the greatest of starts, but Luke Shaw now does look for the diagonal to Sancho. Just slightly under hit and doesn't make it. Here's Harrison. Loses it to Sabitzer. Dallo found Malacia, who looks for the ball back to Maguire, but it's slightly overhit. And here is Maguire. You can see De Gea having words with Maguire saying, you don't need to come and get that. That's mine. Somerville. Down the line to Weston McKennie. McKennie surging down the line. Fred getting back, but McKennie's too strong for him. But Fred does eventually make the challenge. And that's the problem with Fred. Look, he'll get himself about and he will work for you, but he's far too lightweight. Weston McKennie there, it's just so easy. When he's driving with the ball, McKennie's just so easy, just able to knock Fred off. And I remember we've seen that time and time again. I remember last season we played Wolves, like one of our first. It might have been out the opening game of the season. No, sorry, second game of the season, I think it was. And Fred just got absolutely bullied in that game. Same with when we played Everton and Townsend did the Sue. I remember that game. I think it was Damari Gray that at that point just bodies Fred, and that's a big problem with Fred. He'll get himself about, but he's not a physical presence, which it's a bit of an issue at times. Long ball, vertical flicks. Meslier has it in his hands, just rolls it out to Woba. Verpo. Gunonto. Verpo does well, and he drives forward here into Jack Harrison. Lee's looking very dangerous here. Ball comes into the box. De Gea has it in his hands. Good defending from, well, good goalkeeping from David De Gea. Not the greatest of crosses from Jack Harrison. Sabitzer with a poor ball, looking for Rashford, just so under hit, and Leeds have it now with Somerville. Luke Ayling's looking to provide the overlap. Somerville looks to get the cross in. Good block by Fred. Out for, I think it's a throw. It is a throw-in for Leeds United. Near the corner flag, but not quite a corner. Hold on, I'm going to sneeze. There we go. Sorry about that. We might have a few of those today. Free kick to Leeds by the looks of it. By the looks of it, he's saying you've pulled his shirt. That's why it's a free kick. Tyler Adams looked to take it for Leeds. He looked like he wanted to take it quickly, but just no one was offering. And he's had to go back into Robin Koch. Ayling tackled by Rashford, and it's out for a throw into Leeds again. So far, Leeds probably just edging it for me. As Weston McKennie has it, who I think I've got to say, Weston McKennie looks like a very, very shrewd signing for Leeds, and that's really poor from Bruno, giving the ball away. And United have now conceded a free kick in a very, very promising area. Really poor that from Bruno Fernandes. A stupid flick on the edge of his box, which gave away the ball. It was Fred that eventually gave away the free kick for a foul on Jack Harrison. It is a United free kick, a Leeds United free kick, edge of the box. Jack Harrison and Gononto standing over it. Harrison has the ball in hand, so it looks like he'll probably be the one to take it. By the looks of it, it's a wall of Sabitzer and Rashford. No, Rashford's there. Of Sabitzer and Sancho in the wall. Jack Harrison with an awful free kick, and Fred read it, but Firpo has it now. Looks to pump it, looking for Patrick Bamford, who flicks it into the box. Robin Koch's been able to bring it down. Looks for the ball out wide, but it's overhit by Koch, and it's out for a goal kick. I feel weird keep saying Koch. Luke Shaw to Maguire. Diego Dallo looks for the ball down the line. Well blocked by Gononto. And Leeds are playing very, very well here. They're just not really letting Manchester United out. Here's Maguire. Dallo goes back into De Gea. De Gea just plays it out. That's a poor piece of distribution. I don't really know what it was from that of De Gea. And that's part of De Gea's problem. Obviously, look, when I say this, people will all instantly go, oh, Alisson sometimes kicks the ball out. And yes, he does. But the issue is that happens far too often for a top goalkeeper. De Gea does it so often where he'll kick the ball out for a throw-in. Or there'll be a pass on to open the game up. And he won't play it, and he will elect just to knock it to the side or back to the centre-back that's just given him the ball. And that's the issue with David De Gea. We know he's a good shot stopper. Maguire. Sabitzer. Dallo. Finds Sabitzer. That beautiful play here by Bruno Fernandes and Manchester United. Flags up for offside though. I think it was Weghorst probably offside. Tyler Adams finds Harrison. Referee's played an advantage after a foul on Adams. Gononto back to Tyler Adams. Jack Harrison. Ayling. United look. I have to say, I think we look a little bit of a mess. Woba looks for the ball through to Gononto. Maguire dealt with it well, and United have it. Harry Maguire across to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw. Firpo. Meslier goes long. Harry Maguire wins it. Sancho brings it down really well. Dallo. Sabitzer. Sancho. Fouled. I'm watching it on Sky. Sky Go. That's what I'm watching it on. Now TV you could use. If you don't have Sky Go, Now TV. It's on Sky Sport, so Now TV will work. Long ball from Maguire, looking for Rashford. Poor ball, Leeds have it. Luke Ayling. And Malacia win it. Malacia keeps it on, but kind of puts Luke Shaw in a bit of a difficult situation. Maguire deals with it really well, though. And United win it, and you can see Luke Shaw there screaming at Malacia, mate. What the fuck are you doing? You've really put United into a bit of trouble there. Just let the ball go out. Shaw, Malacia. Again, trying to play it out here. He needs an option. He goes back into De Gea. He just goes long. There's just no need to go long there. Luke Shaw goes to win the first ball. Sabitzer wins the second. And here is Bruno looking for the ball over the top to Jadon Sancho. And he does find it. He needs players around him here. Sancho does so well there. Sancho. Bruno fires wide. Good play there from Manchester United. And the first real bit of quality there from United. And we got a chance. Bruno Fernandes found a lovely ball to Jadon Sancho. He stood up Junior Firpo. Waiting for the run. Found Bruno Fernandes. And it's a poor shot in the end. Should do better there, but it's good play from United all round. Really nice to see that from Jadon Sancho. And Fred's been booked for a foul on Somerville. And that is an issue. That is an issue. Just no need. Just no need for it. It's on the essentially on the halfway line. No real danger. And Fred's chopped down Somerville. And he's on the yellow card for the rest of the game. Rashford, what the fuck are you doing? Rashford brings the ball down in the box for Leeds. United deal with it. And Fred looks for the long ball. Meslier is out well. Bloody hell. What is going on there? The ball. Fred's there to try and clear the ball. Rashford just brings it, just plucks it down for Bamford. There's Harry Maguire. Looks for the ball over the top. Never really on. Bruno. To Jadon Sancho. Sabitzer. Sure. Good play here from United. Sancho. Loses it. Tries to nutmeg. I think it was gone on toe. But Luke lost it. De Gea. Maguire. Back to De Gea. Here is Luke Shaw just bringing it out. Is it the Super Bowl tonight? Sabitzer. Sancho. Sabitzer. Back to Harry Maguire. Fred. Back to Maguire. United just knocking the ball around the back. I think it's just like you can tell we miss Casemiro. Just that bit of quality. And Eriksen as well. Just those two players with absolute quality on the ball that will look to try and make a pass, make a difficult pass. Sancho, that's quality, but can't get back around Woba. I think we really need to start getting people in and around Jadon Sancho and giving him that support, because that's when Jadon Sancho is at his best. And I think at the moment, far too often, he's being left isolated up against 2 or 3 players. And while he can play like that, that's not his game. Referee's given a foul on that for that. And I think that's quite concerning. You're looking at Rashford's touch map there. That there was his first touch in Leeds' half. For comparison, he's had more touches in our own penalty box than he has in Leeds' half. And we're about 25 minutes into this game. It says what you need to know. Leeds are kind of having most of their own way. So apparently, both Harold Webb has contacted both Arsenal and Brighton and have acknowledged that that the VAR people made a mistake by not ruling off Brentford and Palace for not ruling off Brentford's goal and for ruling off Brighton's. Well, I don't like that sort of statement because do something about it then. If you know it's wrong and it was the wrong decision, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? Are you gonna award the 3 points? No. So what's the point? Or what you've said there is we fucked it. Unlucky. Well, you might lose the title now by 2 points, Arsenal. Unlucky lad. Brighton. You might miss out on European football by 2 points. Unlucky lad. We may have fucked you, but you've got a sorry. Bruno. Into Sancho. Bruno Fernandes. Wow. I'm not sure if that is a fan. Are they? Look, I like Weghorst, but I feel like it's games like this. We need Martial. We need Tony Martial back because Martial just brings something else to the game that Weghorst just doesn't, unfortunately. So Sancho's having a chat with Ten Hag. But look, I don't know if this is just momentarily while Sancho and Ten Hag was chatting, but it looks as if Marcus Rashford has moved up to the right. And Jane and Sancho presumably would be on the left. Here is Harry Maguire. Into Rashford. I don't know. Maybe it's to try and get the best out of Sancho. If we want to move Sancho to the left, for me, you take Weghorst off, and you bring on Palestri or Garnacho and put them on the right. Or even Alanga, to be fair. I forgot about Alanga. Yeah, stick him on the right. I don't think you play Rashford on the right. Maguire. What the fuck is that? Went for the long ball looking for Weghorst. Just falls its way into Aylan Meslier. Somerville. Good tackle from Malacia. Sancho into Malacia. Fred. United just trying to play it out from the back when they really don't need to there. Here's Woba. Goes back into Aylan Meslier. Bruno Fernandes giving chase. Meslier goes long. Sabitzer gives it away. Weghorst wins it. Rashford nearly paid through there by Bruno Fernandes. Just didn't get enough on it there, Bruno, to try actually get the ball through. Sabitzer with a great challenge. Referee says free kick. Bononto stayed down. Harry Maguire's having a word with the referee, being like, he's won the ball. Referee's not having any of it. We'll see. Did he win the ball? No, he just absolutely kicks him. He just kicks him. Fair play, Sabitzer. Fair play. It's a free kick to Leeds then. It's quite far out. So United should be able to deal with this fairly comfortably. It's a very high line from United. I think it'll be interesting. See, after this free kick, where will Sancho and Rashford take up? What space, what positions? At the moment, Sancho's in the wall on the right-hand side, while Rashford's deep in the line on the left. Will they swap back? Referee's having a word. Rashford's having a word with the referee. He says he was fouled as the ball came in, but the referee didn't spot it at least. Malassi is just telling him to shut up and get up. And Rashford is now back on the left. Dallo finds Sancho. Poor pass. Leeds have it. Good tackle there. No? Foul. Foul by Sancho. Fucking hell. This has not been a very good first half for United at all. Really, really hasn't. Just giving away far too many sloppy free kicks, sloppy fouls, and just giving the ball away too often. Ball comes into the box. Harry Maguire, good flick away. Malacia brings it down. Ayling wins it though. Malacia with a good tackle. Marcus Rashford has it now. And he's able to drive it forward here from Manchester United on this left-hand side. Fred's up in support. Marcus Rashford. Or from Rashford. Can Sancho pick it up? No, Gnonto will though. Sancho with a good tackle. Here is Jadon Sancho. Wants support. Not going to get it. Bruno Fernandes looks to get the cross in. Blocked. Maguire. Poor. Dallo. Can't get it. Bloody hell. United all over the place there. None of them just picking the ball up. Just looking to kick it more than anything. Maguire. Dallo. Like I say, I think Sanchez needs more support. Again, in that situation, he's got 2 or 3 places he's going to have to try and beat. And got no one around him to help him do that. Good play there from Rashford. Wins the throw from Luke Ayling. Luke Ayling trying to start a fight with Malacia. He's a... What? Who the fuck does Luke Ayling think he is? Mate, Malacia is a left back, and his right foot's probably got more ability than your right foot, Luke Ayling. Go fuck yourself. But look, this is better for Leeds, really. Leeds will take a point in this game, so they want to make it as cagey as possible, and that's certainly what they're doing in this game. Here is Jadon Sancho, and this is where we'll see Jadon Sancho at his best. Pass is intercepted, and Sancho will quickly take the throw in, moves it back into Diego Dallo. Dallo goes across to Luke Shaw at centre back. Maguire. Sabitzer. Looks for the ball over the top. Weghorst can't get there. Sabitzer wins the first ball. Weghorst brings it down well. Sabitzer finds Sancho out wide to Marcus Rashford. Not the greatest of balls, but here is Rashford. Can he get it? Can he get the shot away? Poor cross. Rashford can't beat Ayling. Out for a throw-in. I'm going to quickly blow my nose. Sorry about that. Here's Maguire. Harrison is in here. What is Harry Maguire doing? Jack Harrison. Maguire makes the tackle. Fucking hell, Maguire. Malacia loses to Harrison. Fred now wins it. Fucking hell, Maguire makes up for the mistake, but what is he doing? Just doesn't know Jack Harrison's on his back at all. Just does not know Harrison is there. I don't know who's talking to him or if anyone's speaking to him, but that is poor from Harry Maguire. It really, really is. Gets away with one there. By the looks of it, Tyler Adams has taken one to the mouth from Malacia when Adams has gone to tackle him. Nothing of malice or at all. He's just bleeding a bit, so the referee stopped the game. I'm not quite sure why. By the looks of it, Malacia won a free kick. Ref, I'm sorry, he's off the pitch. Why are the games still stopped? We don't have to wait for Tyler Adams to play this game. What's going on, ref? Start the game. Fucking hell. Hello. Tyler Adams is back on now, by the way. Veghorst. Lovely layoff to Fred. Moves it out wide to Marcus Rashford. Malacia. Hello. Gets out wide to Sancho. Does. He wants options. Gets one in Sabitzer. Hello. Sabitzer. Back into Sancho. Still Sancho. Diego Dallo gets the cross in. Poor ball in and easy headed clear. Rashford. Malacia. Lovely ball to Bruno. Bruno reverse ball back to Marcus Rashford. Goes past Gononto. Sorry, Somerville. But couldn't get past Ayling. Luke Shaw has it now. Maguire. Dallo. Crossfield ball looking for Malacia. Just over just overhit, that's the word. Just overhit. So these are the stats of the game so far. Not great, is it? Not great. Great. The ball. We're having the ball, but we're not using it very well at all. We've been very, very wasteful in possession. Sancho, lovely playing. Finds Bruno Fernandes. Here is Bruno Fernandes. Brilliant from Bruno. Ball comes in. Well defended in the end. Meslier. If more we had players running in on that, we could have scored there. Meslier just had no idea where the ball was landing. Gononto. Woba. Goes long. Zabitzer. Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes. We have a shot on target. Referee. He's saying Bruno wants a handball. The VAR will check it. It'll probably do it wrong. Someone's been booked. Rashford's gone down. He's been kicked. There's a free kick to United. Weston McKennie. That's off the ball. Free kick. Surely. No, you're not going to get that, are you? Advantage played, I imagine. I don't know what's been given, though. We're just restarting from the back. Restart with from Meslier, by the looks of it. Rashford's not happy about something. I'm not sure what. I think it's just about the challenge again from McKennie. Come on, Rev, let him on. Yeah, look, you can see Rashford's fine. He's run it off. Mezier's gone long. Maguire, good winner. And Bruno again competing for handball against Ayling. Again, referee's not giving it. Here's Firpo. Finds Harrison. Tyler Adams finds Harrison again. Sabitzer does well. Tyler Adams will take the throw in. No, it's not. It will be Firpo. Ball flicked by Bamford. Looking for Gononto. Dallo does well. Finds De Gea, who goes long. Finds Weghorst, who wins it. McKennie wins the second. Wober the next. Lovely turn from Harrison. Sabitzer does well. Sancho. A poor ball from Sancho looking for Malacia. And just gives the ball back to Leeds. Somerville doing really well. Somerville into Ayling. Crybaby Bruno, dusty baller. I don't think Bruno's had his the best game. But to be fair, the United front line has just hardly seen the ball, really, it feels. I mean, Bruno, you see Bruno Fernandes dropping very deep at times. I just think we're starving that front line of the ball. Not good enough, really. Dallo. Malacia. Sabitzer with a good flick. Sorry, it was Weghorst, actually. Free kick. Malacia with a foul on Somerville. Somerville just got to the ball first. Got his body in the way. Good forward play there by Somerville. Robin Koch goes long. Looking for Somerville. Malacia wins the first ball, but it's just fallen. Somerville! De Gea with a big save. Somehow we've not conceded. I thought there might be a handball there from Maguire. I cannot lie. I would like to see another. Malacia fucked it originally. He cut in. De Gea block. De Gea with a save. Maguire then blocks it. Somerville can't then turn and get the shot away. Malacia deals with it. It was a good save by De Gea. But it's ultimately the Harry Maguire block on the line that saves us the goal. So good defending from Harry Maguire there. Harry Maguire. Sure. Back to Maguire. The Bits has offered himself on the right for Diego Dalot. We'll go back into Maguire. United just knocking the ball around. We've got, what, 20 seconds plus whatever added time we're going to have. And there should be a couple minutes. We've had a lot of free kicks. It's been a very stop-start game. Of course, looks to flick it on. Poor decision, that. Maguire just absolutely floors Bamford. And so that's 45 done. We'll find out how long of added time we're going to get. 3 minutes. About right, to be fair. Bloody hell. What we crying about now, Bruno? Maguire. Tyler Adams back to Woba. Woba with a poor pass and Bruno Fernandes is through. He's got to score here, Bruno. Big save by Meslier. Bruno Fernandes has to score there. Woba with a huge mistake. Rashford at the back stick. The ball comes in from Luke Shaw. It takes a deflection off of a Leeds player by the looks of it. And Rashford at the back post just couldn't get there first. And it certainly comes off Ailing. It's another corner for United. There was a lot of United players appealing for something. I'm not sure what. Luke Shaw will deliver the corner though. Ball comes in. Well dealt with by Leeds on the first. Rashford. Looked to lay it back, but couldn't. And it's cleared up the line, up the pitch. Malacia has it. Dalot to De Gea. David De Gea goes long. Rashford wins the first ball. I don't think he even did that actually. Somerville now down the line here for Leeds. Edge of the box now. Looks for the run of Harrison. Out for a goal kick. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. And look, that's the sort of directness we want to see from Manchester United. Because that's how you're gonna win this game. A bit of directness, a bit of quality, and I think that's what Somerville is offering at the moment. But we're doing a very good job at nullifying Gnonto, but Somerville, I think he's having a lot of opportunities. He should have really scored earlier, Leeds. And if there's a team that looks like they're gonna score, it is Leeds at the moment. But that is half time. The scores on the doors is Manchester United 0, Leeds United 0. Positives to take from that first half of United for me would be that we haven't conceded yet. And that's about it. Not a very good first half. Fred, Dalot, Veghorst out. Palestri, Lindelof and Wan-Bissaka in. I would leave Dalot. I don't think Dalot's been great. I don't think he's been bad. So I wouldn't. I don't really care about Dalot. I don't think Fred's been great. I still have my reservations about Lindelof playing in midfield, and that's my issue with him. I won't want to put Lindelof in there, and then him being out of his depth. But Fred on a yellow, not great. And I think if you put Lindelof in there as a 6, like that, you then allow Sabitzer to get further forward. And we then can become a better team. Because we can kind of go to that 4-3-3 with those two getting forward. What I would say about Weghorst, I think from a forward as in terms of getting forward and creating chances for Weghorst, we're not doing that. However, what I would say is, what has Weghorst done apart from, hold on, what am I saying? Weghorst hasn't had many chances created for him, but his work off the ball has been quite good. The amount of times the ball's gone long from David De Gea, Weghorst has won it, and he's laid it on. He has done a lot of work off the ball and kind of just knocking the ball on, and I would say that is probably worth keeping on, unless, like you say, you really do go for it. I think there is space for Rashford to run in behind, so I'm not opposed to doing this and getting a Palestri on. And I think that the benefit to doing this is actually not even for Rashford, not even for Palestri. I think it's for Jadon Sancho. Because on the left-hand side, I think Malacia is offer more than Dalot is. Fred's getting forward and getting himself about. Rashford will offer himself because he will naturally drift to the left. Bruno Fernandes does the same. Jadon Sancho will have far more options to play that interchanging passes on the left than he is at the right, which will see us be a better team. And I think Palestri is a player that likes to run at plays. He is far more direct and doesn't necessarily want or need those interchanging passes as often, which I think will be a benefit for Manchester United in this second half at running at plays like we are seeing from Somerville for Leeds, who I think is having a very good half for them. If you can get someone on the right that is running at players, what Diogo Dalot may not be offering becomes less important, because that's what Jadon Sancho relies upon. That Palestri, Garnacho, or Alanga, I don't think they do. Look, I wouldn't mind Alanga. So we haven't seen any changes yet. So I will put Weghorst back in. No subs have happened yet. Nothing's been confirmed, but I would consider potentially taking Weghorst off for a Palestri, just to add that directness to this Manchester United team. Look, I don't think Weghorst has been awful. I think he has offered to this Manchester United team. I don't think we're creating and getting the best out of Weghorst. When we have gone long to him, I think he has done well. Brought the ball down. Has Link played fairly well. I just think we could be better by bringing a more of a direct winger on that right hand side, up against Junior Firpo, who I don't particularly rate that highly. And I think if you can get Firpo isolated and you can get people running at him, then we'll find a bit more success in this game. And for us to do that, I would say you either take off Jadon Sancho or you take off Weghorst. Right. I'm going to go fill my bottle up again. I mean, it's still somewhat full, but I'll go fill it up. Blow my nose, sort myself out, and I'll be back in a mo where we'll talk a little bit more about this second half and the subs we'd make. While I'm gone, obviously feel free to get involved in the live chat. Please do like, subscribe, and share the stream if you haven't already. That would be greatly appreciated, and I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. I am back now. There we go. We all know Leeds will high press us. We just need to stay calm and hit the nail. We can't stop at one goal. We need a minimum of 2. And look, I think that's part of the problem with Fred is what you've just said there. We know Fred will need to high press us, and Fred is a problem when it comes to high press because, I mean, it's been said for years. I don't know if you remember, Troy Deeney said it when Watford were in the Premier League. Watford used to whenever we played Watford, they used to target Fred when the ball when the ball goes to Fred. That's when they press. That's the man they try and hit because they know his first touch and all that. They know he was the weak link in that back line, in that midfield. It was a bit of a worry, that, for me. Bit of a worry that Fred is playing and why I wouldn't be completely opposed to Fred coming out. Changes-wise, at half-time, it doesn't look like any have been made. Veghorst is certainly still on the pitch. They're looking at goals with and without Veghorst on the pitch. A goal, we've scored 1 goal in 226 minutes with Veghorst on the pitch. We've scored 5 without him in just under 90 minutes. A goal every 18 minutes. That would suggest we're better without Veghorst. Right, second half's about to get underway here. Oh. And away we go. Tyler Adams goes across to Voba. He goes long. And it's into David De Gea's hands. There we go. So time is all synced up. If you want to sync up your game time with mine, please feel free. Fallow. You can look. You can see the space Tyrone Malaski has taken up here. He may as well be playing central midfield with Sabitzer. Fallow goes long. Burpo won it, and here's Tyler Adams. Looks for Bamford. Maguire steps in well. Looks for Sabitzer. Not the greatest of passes to Sabitzer. United just causing themselves issues here. Gunonto. Shoots! Good save by De Gea. Sorry about that. Fucking hell. Not the start we wanted this second half. Gunonto delivers. Headed over the bar by Weston McKennie. Bloody hell. Was it Maguire in the box? It was. Maguire just misses the ball. Kenny just gets up first and wins it. Kind of comes off his shoulder. Bloody hell. Not a great start to the second half by United already. Giving the ball away again now. I think that was Maguire. Somerville. Still Somerville. Out to Ayling. Ball comes in. Harrison with a flick. Wide. Can we not? Can we not? It was Maguire. Such a poor pass. This is a disgrace. I tell you what, this reminds me of Ragnick last year. 2-0 up at half time. Things are going swimmingly. And all of a sudden, 2-0 becomes 2-2. De Gea's letting a fucking cross from Rodrigo. And we're all up shit's creek without a paddle. Maguire back into De Gea. De Gea's giving it away now. Bamford's in. Fred, fucking hell! Learn to pass! What the fuck are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? David De Gea, Luke Shaw and Harry Maguire all already making mistakes defensively when trying to play out from the back. Sort your shit out. Sort your shit out. Maguire, look, Maguire's not been great, don't get me wrong. He's not been dreadful. He's not. Maguire's has been fine today. Don't get me wrong, he's not been brilliant, Maguire. He's made some mistakes. But look, I've seen people like go mental. Ball comes in, Bruno Fernandes heads out. Luke Ayling just wide. Fucking hell. We're gonna fucking concede here. Any second now we're gonna concede. This is fucking shit. This is fucking shit. Ball comes into the box. De Gea comes out and punches it. Somerville on the edge. Goes back into Tyler Adams. Back into Meslier. Boys, let's relax. Let's calm down. Ball long ball. Well won by Bamford. Malacia loses it. McKennie can't flick it through. Not Gnonto, Somerville. Gnonto's there in support. Another corner. Why do we keep giving away corners? Why can't we just keep the ball? Oh, he's giving a goal kick. Come on! I mean, he's absolutely not a goal kick. Thank you. Thank you, Lino. It's an awful decision, but thank you. 4 shots already in the second half for Leeds. Dallo just goes long. Wober wins it. Bruno Fernandes goes down holding his face. Does he want a free kick? Bruno Fernandes is down again. Just get up, lad. Just get up. We're trying to play. Wober again. He's done the same thing. Just like claw across his face. My God. I mean, the only positive is Leeds don't have the ball now. They can't score. The less said about this game so far, the better. That has to be said. Maguire. Dallo. Goes long. Wober easily wins it. Maguire. Sabitzer flicks it on. Lovely turn from Sancho. Finds Fred. Moves out wide to Marcus Rashford. Vegas is in the box. Go, get the fucking ball into him. Red pen! Penalty! Penref. Penref! Let's see it. It's got to be. That's penalty. Penalty. Not been given. Penalty. It should have been a pen. Fucking VAR my arse. Maguire. For sure. Back to Maguire. Dallo. To Sancho. No, to Bruno, sorry. Looks to flick it down the line. Good defending by Firpo. Maguire. Bruno. Dallo. Bruno Fernandes. Sancho's made a good run. Bruno Fernandes has gone cross field looking for fucking Fred. Fred? Is that a foul? No. Referee says no. Of course it is. Isn't, because he gets fucking knocked off the ball because he's a piece of fucking piss. Vegas is just giving it to fucking Harrison. Bloody hell. Bloody hell, man! Calm. Calm. We got a change. We got the first change in the game, and it's for Leeds. And Bamford's off. There's Ruffier coming on. Or was it Rutter? Rutter, sorry, yeah. Yeah, there we go. So the change for Leeds is Patrick Bamford off, Rutter on. There's a corner here for Leeds. Cross comes in. Won by Robin Koch. It's over the bar. It's out for another corner. I thought it was a penalty. They showed one replay, which was a bit of a shit angle. Show me 3 or 4 replays of that. They quickly just skimmed over it. No, it can't have been. Because it couldn't have been that big of a VAR check. Luke, fucking Fred's marking Ayling. Luke Ayling's having a word with Weghorst. Fucking hell. What is going on? Just take the fucking corner. Fred, Ayling, stop fucking... Stop shagging. Ball comes in. Doesn't even beat the first man. Doesn't even beat the first man. But Jack Harrison has it again. Fred wins it. Rutter has it. Puts it into the box. Luke Shaw plays it out. A lovely ball to Rashford. He finds Weghorst. Back into Marcus Rashford. Jadon Sancho's made on the run on the right. Here is Jadon Sancho now. Needs, plays around him. Found Rashford. Poor first touch. Dalot couldn't make the tackle on Rutter, who gets it out wide to Luke Ayling now. Ayling, crossfield ball to Gunonto. Somerville does well. Please. Goal kick. Thank God. For a second there, I thought Bruno Fernandes had just kicked him down for a penalty. I was fucking shitting myself. Oh, yeah, it's never a foul. I do think Bruno Fernandes is getting slightly frustrated. And here comes Lisandro Martinez and Alejandro Garnacho. So it's Malacia making way for Martinez. And we will see Shaw go out to left back. And Martinez will go centre back. And Sancho's off for Garnacho. That means Rashford will come out to the right. I think they're weird subs, that. Maybe for Sancho, it's a fitness thing. Just giving him a few minutes here, a few minutes there, as he gets back up to full fitness, essentially. Obviously, with today's game being his only start. I don't know. Malacia, Martinez wins it. Weghorst into Bruno. Go on, Garnacho. Chase it. Right. Just so we are all aware, I think Weghorst might be playing number 10. Vegas could be at number 10 here. Right now, it looks like this. Bruno on the right. Rashford made a great run. Here is Marcus Rashford in the box. Does well. Sabitzer. Dallo. Gets the cross in over the head of Weghorst. Shaw does well. And here is Alejandro Garnacho. Garnacho. To Fred. Dallo. Get your shot away, lad. Dallo! Off the bar! It could be a 4-4-2. It could be 4-4-2. We'll see this again. It falls to Dallo. Good hit. It might take a bit of deflection. Maguire. Into Dallo. Yeah, I mean... I think it's this. I think it's a 4-4-2. Bruno's on the right. Rashford and Weghorst. Ralph Rangnick would be proud. I actually think this is actually a good move. I don't think that's a bad move because what it does mean we still have that out ball to Weghorst. It just now we have someone closer to Weghorst to make these sort of runs in behind like Rashford has here. I think it is this. I think it is the 4-4-2. Weghorst to Fred. Fred shoots over the bar. Great changes this by Erik ten Hag, by the way. You've got to give him credit. Look, we all questioned it. We've changed it, and it's working right now. So, yeah. So it's either this or Weghorst at number 10. Hold on. There we go. There's either Weghorst at number 10 or it's a front two. However you want to see it. I actually think it's Weghorst at number 10, you know. Ball comes in. Weghorst does well defensive and we go long looking for Rashford. I actually think it is Weghorst at 10. Gnonto. Shoot straight at De Gea. What the fuck is going on? What is going on here? Look. If this was Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I'd be calling him a mentalist. If it was Ralph Rangnick, I don't know what I'd be saying. But I trust Erik ten Hag. There's a good long ball there from, I think that's Lisandro Martinez for Rashford, who brings it down well. Nice chop looking for Garnacho. It's good defending from Ayling to win a goal kick. Robin Koch goes long. Martinez. Harry Maguire just sweeps up. Oh, that's poor. Maguire has it back down. United now can surge forward. Harry Maguire. Garnacho. Rutter. Good defending from Martinez. Good defending from Martinez. Wins the first ball. Sabitzer. Weghorst as well. Bruno. Back to Weghorst. This is a chance. Weghorst slipped through Garnacho. Good defending from Luke Ayling. I think he's had a very good game for Leeds today. Meslier. Long ball. Dallo, good header. Firpo. Still Junior Firpo. Got through 2 challenges there. Firpo's far too easy to hit this for Firpo. Ball comes in. Good defending from Shaw in the end. Far too easy there for Firpo. United got to do better there. Rashford, too weak. Fred, far too weak. I think this is sort of when you want to start seeing Victor Lindelof come on for Fred. Corner for Leeds. Obviously, we lost some height. No, we haven't. We haven't lost any height, actually. I was going to say we lost some height bringing Martinez on, but he came on for Malacia. I mean, Ayling went for the bicycle kick. Straight at De Gea. Shaw. Garnacho. Back into Luke Shaw. Martinez. Harry Maguire comes surging out the back line. That's what we want to see more often from Manchester United centre-backs. Sabitzer. Maguire. Martinez. Lisandro Martinez still. Goes back into David De Gea. Sabitzer's there to offer himself and picks the ball up from De Gea. Moves it into Diogo Dallo. Back to Maguire. Just too slow with it. Just no one's offering. Fred now does. Into Martinez. Nobody looks like they want the ball at all. I think we've soon got to start looking at more subs. Fucking hell, Maguire. And Leeds are here, on through here. Somerville into Rutter. Martinez is on him. Maguire's gone to play a crossfield diagonal. He looked to play a crossfield diagonal and just give him the ball away. Rashford does well. Weghorst. Garnacho just leaves the ball. Rutter does well. Good tackle by Martinez. Bruno Fernandes has it. Moves it into Martinez. Martinez, can you play? No. Into Maguire. Martinez. Maguire. Sabitzer. Harry Maguire. Martinez. Lovely ball out to Luke Shaw. We come back though. It's into Harry Maguire. Come on, Harry. Sabitzer. Ball pass from Sabitzer. Firpo looks for Rutter. Weghorst is doing well in here though. That's a free kick. That's Wan-Bissaka on for Dalot. Big chance this for Wan-Bissaka. That's Brandon Williams. Chance to impress. Obviously, we don't know who's going to start at the new camp. It'll be one of the two. Don't think Dalot's in his 2 games since he's got back has been that impressive. Is this Wan-Bissaka's chance to say, look, I'm the right back for the new camp? Harry Maguire into Marcel Sabitzer. Tyler Adams. McKennie. Good defender from Wan-Bissaka there. 15 minutes left in this game. Burpo finds McKennie. Aronson loses it. Fred. Maguire clear it between the two of them. Robin Koch wins it. Gnonto does really well against Sabitzer there. Fred, good challenge. Bruno, Sabitzer. Looks for Weghorst. Brilliant from Weghorst there. Well tackled in the end by McKennie. Burpo just kicks it up rather than to anyone really, and Shaw has it. Into Martinez, who does so well, and gives it back into David De Gea. Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire. Into Aaron Wan-Bissaka. To Bruno. Back to Wan-Bissaka. Looks for the ball to Rashford. Well blocked. And Maguire has it again now. Maguire, long ball looking for Luke Shaw, who just about manages to take it down. Is that not a foul on Luke Shaw? Luke Shaw certainly thought it was. Referee said no. It was Rutter. Out to Gnonto. Weston McKennie. Ayling. Gnonto. Jordan Martinez is there. Somerville. Good tackle. Still Luke Ayling and Leeds now. Tyler Adams. Into Ayling. Garnacho's back. I want to see some more subs. We've got to get Palestri on. Of course, is battling here. Ball from Fred. Puts Luke Shaw under pressure here. He sees out for a throw-in. This is the problem with Fred. Don't think Fred's played well at all today. Wober goes back into Meslier. Meslier goes long. Luke Shaw wins the header. Weghorst. Shaw. Long ball. Meslier has come out flying from out of his box. Shaw. Fred back to Shaw. Gnonto. Driving forward here for Leeds. Throw in for Leeds. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Oh. This game, man. There's such a lack of quality. As Woba has it. Goes to Gnonto. I can see Leeds stealing it here. We've just paid it through for him. Somerville in. Massive save De Gea. Fucking hell. Fuck. Who plays him? Is that fucking Fred? No, sure. I think Rutter might got a touch on it, actually. The big save De Gea. This game, man. Robin Koch. Ailing. Back to Robin Koch, who turns and in United's half. Sandro Martinez clears. And what, 10 minutes to go? Well, 12, really. Plus whatever added time. And United just, not once have we really looked like scoring. Maybe, aside from when we first went with Rashford up top and Weghorst at number 10. Apart from then, we've never looked like scoring. And here is Marcel Sabitzer. Lovely ball into Weghorst, who does well with it. Shaw, no, to Fred, sorry. I was going to say Shaw is open. And Sabitzer has found Luke Shaw. Ball comes into the one. Rashford! Go! Marcus Rashford! Oh! Heaven, do you know what that's worth? Oh, heaven is a place on earth. Marcus Rashford has scored the goal. Come on! I don't know how we've done it, but we have. Sabitzer, lovely ball out to Luke Shaw. And it's an unbelievable ball in. He might be offside. He might be offside. It's a great header, but he might be offside. He might be offside. Shit, 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 shit. Shit. Please. Shit. I think he's on. Please. I think Firpo's keeping him on. Shit. Shit, shit, shit. Draw the lines. Draw the lines. Draw all the lines. Make him on. He's on. He's on. Come on! Come on! He's on. He's miles on. Come on! What a bloke! What a bloke! Manchester United won, Leeds won. Marcus Rashford, baby! Marcus fucking Rashford. He's absolutely miles on. Robin Koch at the front post was keeping him on. Luke Shaw wanted an assist, baby. He scores every game. He scores every game. He scores every game. Marcus Rashford. He scores every game. It's a great header, by the way, as well. Look at him. What a bloke. He scores every game. He scores every game. Marcus Rashford. He scores every game. Scores when he wants. He scores when he wants. Marcus Rashford. He scores when he wants. Scored in 8 of his last 9 Premier League games, Marcus Rashford. Also, it goes unnoticed, and look, I've given him a lot of chance, a lot of plaudits for this. Sorry, Marcus Rashford's heading game so much better now. The amount of headers he scores now is unreal. Sorry about that. What's a header, by the way, from Rashford? Come on! Veghorst out to Wan-Bissaka. Get the shot away, lad. Gets the ball into the box. Wan-Bissaka should have shot, lad. Maguire. Long ball. Go on, Veghorst. Veghorst wins it. Veghorst. Lovely ball into Alejandro Garnacho. Go on, lad. Come on! 2-0 Manchester United. Alejandro Garnacho. And it comes through the Baldy's decision to stick Veghorst at 10. Alejandro Garnacho with the goal. All the hate he was getting after the game at home. And he does this. And look at Harry Maguire going to the away fans, making Garnacho celebrate in front of the travelling fans. That's what we like to see. Veghorst, what a ball. What a finish, by the way, as well. At the front post, in off the post. Alejandro Garnacho, absolutely fantastic. Leeds 0, Manchester United 2. He's got the world at his feet, this kid. And he's scoring goals for fun. Erik ten Hag's masterclass. The Baldy's masterclass. What a bloke. What a bloke. We found ourselves a new number 10. Wout Weghorst, ladies and gentlemen. Wout Weghorst. What a kid. What a bloke. That's what we like to see. Better now the goals have gone in. Better now the goals have gone in. How's everyone else doing? There we go, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Weston McKennie's coming off. I remember you. Bart, I'm sorry. You're getting... Mate, Barcelona aren't ready. Aren't ready for the Veghorst masterclass. They're not ready. Life's good, mate. Life's good. A bit ill at the moment, but... What the fuck is the hater doing? What is he doing? Just kite the ball, lad. The bit, sir. Poor. Yeah, no, life's good. Just getting on with it. Same. I can hear my voice there. Same. I'm in my final year now. Like I said earlier, who will bring us the 2 points? The changes have worked. The changes have worked. It's a very good goal, but as well by Veghorst. Not by Veghorst, Garnacho. I absolutely love Alejandro Garnacho. Sam Greenwood's on now, by the way. Or when he came on. Oh, was that for McKennie? Jack Harrison's come off. Aronson. Right. That Sam Greenwood is a forward, isn't he? There we go. So I think that's how Leeds are now lining up. Wan-Bissaka heads clear. Fred. What the fuck is Fred doing? Ball comes into the box. Rashford. Into Bruno Fernandes. Alejandro Garnacho's there. Can Bruno find him? He's waited too long. Oh, Garnacho's in. Alejandro Garnacho. Blocked. Good score. Should have scored there, Garnacho, for me. Should have been free. Well, the ball from Bruno was a bit late, but Bruno still went for goal himself there by the looks of it. I don't know. I'm saying 3-2 Barca late. Hold on. Maguire's passing has been shit this evening. Wonders we are still keeping a clean sheet. Yeah, I don't think Maguire's passing been unreal. I mean, he's made a lot of poor passes, but I think I don't know. What the fuck is that from Bruno? I think a lot of players have been sloppy at times, and I think part of the sloppiness comes from having no options. Bruno plays in Rashford. He's got to be offside, surely. He scores, but he's going to be offside. It's not going to count. He's miles off, isn't he? Yeah. Not even worth talking about. Good finish though. Yeah, I don't think Fred and Sabitzer are great at picking the ball up from the back line. They're actually checking it on VAR. Why are they checking it? He's miles off. Why are they checking this? Why are they checking it? Obviously he's offside. Langa's coming on now for Rashford. Go on then, Alanga. There is 4 minutes of added time. We're a minute into them. Gononto slips. Wan-Bissaka, good tackle. Bruno. Maguire wins it. Weghorst. Martinez goes long. I don't like to say I'm a football genius, but fans singing Leeds. Yeah, they're going down. Leeds are in big danger of going down. Well needed win, especially after Newcastle and Tottenham's results. Perfect for us. Perfect weekend for us. We're going more points clear of Newcastle. And extending the gap between us and Spurs. A perfect weekend for us. It was, I believe it was actually 200, not 100, mate. Fred's been given man of the match. What? Sky have given Fred man of the match. I'm flabbergasted. Fred. Sabitza's been better. Bruno delivers the corner. Alanga won the first one. Maguire. Vegas has scored. Voo! Offside. Referee's liner's given offside. Vegas might have scored. Hold on. He's offside. He's offside. Vegas goal don't count. It might have been 100 then. I remember it. Yeah, I did a Jaeger bomb, didn't I? That high man match, don't care. I don't know who I'm going to give my man of the match to. Why are they... Honestly, I reckon because of yesterday, the shit show that was VAR, they're going over everything 300, 400, 500 times. Nobody needs to see the VAR screen at that moment. We all know he's offside from one replay. Just get on with it. Just because you might not make a mistake today doesn't mean you're not a bunch of dickheads. You're awful at your job. You made 4 massive fuck ups yesterday that could ruin someone's league and come the end of the year. Maguire clears it, and there's full time. Leeds 0, Manchester United 2, and this genius got it right. This genius got it right. And I suppose, actually, this genius, right at the end, oh, he's fucked off now. Eric Ten Hag, the genius, got it right today. Made good subs. Looked at this team and thought, you know what we're missing in this row right here? A 6'7" Dutch striker. Stick Weghorst in there. And he was brilliant. And I can see why he did so. Because as I was saying at half time, when people were saying to bring him off, the long ball to Weghorst, he was constantly winning. The amount of times the ball went to him and he won it, won the flick down and laid it off, was unreal. He did so well in that. And clearly, Ten Hag saw that too and wanted to keep that. So, dropped him deeper and gave Rashford someone to play off. And it was brilliant. And technically, Manchester United are now up to second. However, Man City have played 2 games less than us. So, while we are technically second, we're not really. Well, look, that is going to be it from the watch long part of the channel today. If you have enjoyed, please do hit that like button below and subscribe if you are new and you haven't already. That would be greatly appreciated. We will be going over to the match reaction where we'll do player ratings and stuff over there. Actually, shall we? I don't know. I don't know if my voice can take it. I am feeling knackered. You know what? We won't do the match reaction. We won't. I'll give you a man of the match now. I've got stuff to do and I don't feel well. So my man of the match, it's a tough one because I was considering Sabitzer man of the match before the goals. I thought Sabitzer played quite well. Obviously Ten Hag is a great suggestion. You've got Rashford potentially, but I'm actually going to give it to Weghorst. I'm going to give Weghorst my man of the match simply because I think he got a lot of criticism at half-time. He held the ball up really well. I think him moving into that number 10 role, got the assist, was a massive part of us winning today. And because of that, I want to give a bit of respect to Weghorst. So I'm going to give Weghorst man of the match. But it could have went to Rashford. Sabitzer, I thought, played well. Luke Shaw was another very good, had a very good game. Was very much in consideration, as was De Gea. But I'll give it to Weghorst because fair play to Weghorst. But yeah, that is going to be it from me today. If you have enjoyed, please do hit that like button below and subscribe if you are new and you haven't already. That'd be greatly appreciated. And I'll see you all in the next one in a bit.